Excellent. Okay, I'm still live. Okay, cool. Shouldn't be too far though. I'll just wait for anybody to come so that we can get started. Maybe I do need my glasses. Un momento. Need my glasses for that. Back. Alrighty. Little exercise didn't hurt anybody. Well, I'll just keep talking and hopefully people come, then they'll come. My name is Dr. Ifiu Meje. I am a board certified family physician. I'm going on 9 years in family physician training. And I am also a co-founder of my own clinic as well. It's called SP Wellness Company and also Doctor in Yoga Pants. It is both my default name on YouTube as well as my company as well. We offer comprehensive lifestyle evaluations, comprehensive lifestyle treatment as well. Our goal is to not address just hypertension or just cholesterol or just hormones, but it's to address the root cause. And that always stems from lifestyle. How are we living? What are we eating in our mouths? How are we disciplined throughout our life? What are we drinking? How are we exercising? What supplements to take? I am a doctor who doesn't rely solely on medications. Lifestyle is very, very important. And I'm living proof as well over how many years am I pre-diabetes free? I'm almost a decade out of pre-diabetes, and I really want to give that to my patients as well. Hello. Hi, everyone. I know I was talking to myself. I think someone just joined. Hello. And I'll just say what I said before. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat. We are talking health, guys, okay? I am not just a doctor, but I am a person in life. I'm just like you guys. And I had prediabetes. I was obese at some point in time as well and had high cholesterol. And I was looking at starting medications and possibly, if I had no changes, developing other issues, diabetes, heart disease, whatever. These things are happening to people that are my age. And at that time, I was in my 20s. And so I knew that things had to change. And so I did it. I gained the discipline. I did not let my emotions really bring me down. I stayed motivated. I stayed disciplined. And, people like you, I was a doctor as well. And I'm seeing people that I'm trying to get healthy with and trying to also get healthy, themselves. So, really everything just aligned for me to get the knowledge and really lose the weight and get the metabolism. I'm now 38 and I'm looking and feeling amazing. I thank God for it. And I really want that for my patients and also you guys as well. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I know how it is to go to the doctor and feel like you're not even talking or you're not even hearing what they're talking about. And so I want to be that for you if you allow me to. Once again, I'm family medicine trained. I'm trained in family medicine and also the management of chronic disease. So I am a primary care doctor. That's how I trained, but my passion is obesity and obesity related diseases, addressing obesity, addressing metabolism, and addressing the root cause of how we can maintain proper weight, proper lifestyle, and also proper metabolism as well. How I focus has really helped people decrease the amount of medications that they're on and also help improve their weight and their metabolism and reduce inflammation. That's how I practice, all while medications and also lifestyle alike. I talk to my patients. That's the main thing. You guys got to talk. If you don't have a doctor that you feel like you can talk to, then it's not that you got a problem. It's just, if you can, seek out other resources. And I'm here if you need me. Let me see who's on. Hello, hi. I love bananas. Y2G, hello. Cool Kid, hello. So I just ate and I'm on my walking pad. This is lesson number 1 in how to reduce blood sugars and also how to maintain weight is by walking after a meal. You're going to help decrease the insulin levels because some of that sugar is going to be pulled into the cells and into the muscles, spontaneously because I am activating my muscles while I walk and when I talk, when I'm, as expressive as I am. Okay, so that is lesson number 1 that we'll already talk about is how to decrease or become less insulin resistant. And that is to give your insulin a break by eating after you walk. Sorry, by walking after you eat. All right, thank you for the likes as well. And let's see, let's talk about some other things. A little bit more about me. I am or was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I did go to UCLA, and now I am in Dallas, Texas. I have a telehealth primary care practice that I myself and my husband have co-founded, and we are just so blessed to be in this space to handle and really see and help individuals with their metabolic health, with their hormonal health, with their cardiovascular health, with their metabolism, with their mental health as well, all while addressing lifestyle and their sleep and the supplements to take, and just making sure that they're implementing consistent rhythms and consistent routines for overall health, because that's the biggest thing that I see that is not done in primary care is how to educate people on how to live better. You got to educate them first before you give recommendations, and it's just not done in primary care. The average primary care visit is 8 minutes. What are you talking about in 8 minutes? And if you have a doctor that is quiet, you're probably not talking about much. Think about your own experience. I'm sure it wasn't that great, wasn't that fruitful. And I couldn't do it myself. I couldn't. I tried to operate with education, with advocacy, with really, inspiration, while also managing medications in big medicine or in a big clinic while I was doing my permanent job. It was so hard. And honestly, they kind of made it hard on purpose a little bit. I stressed to them, hey, I like to talk to my patients. I need to see fewer patients to really get the quality in. But big medicine is about the dough. So medications, patients, and quality of life is, sometimes can go down. So I really did not like my experience, or rather, I loved my experience there, but I knew that something was going to just be better on the horizon. And it took some prayer, it took some courage, and it also took massive amounts of help from my husband, who is a business developer, and we formed our own clinic. And I am so happy that I'm able to really have very intimate conversations with my patients regarding their health. I'm almost at 870 steps. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Be careful, guys. Be careful. So one of the reasons why I love this walking pad is because you can walk anytime. Doesn't matter rain, shine, doesn't matter snow, doesn't matter. You're walking, and it's great. It's a great way to stay motivated. I mean, I just see it and I'm just like, okay, let me just walk. Or I'm talking on the phone and I'm having a conversation while I'm walking. Or I'm talking to you guys while I'm walking. It is staying active is so beneficial for your overall life. It's helpful in reducing frailty as well. But let me know if you guys have any questions. I am always down to answer your medical questions. I'm going to put this up and I'll be more careful. Please be careful when you operate these things. All right, we have 15 more minutes and hopefully people come and they arise so that we can talk some business on health. Let's see, more about me. I told you I am a physician, co-founder from LA. I am from Nigeria as well. My parents are Nigerian and I really, I love being Nigerian. I love it. I'm from Imo State, from my paternal and my maternal home. And I married as well. And that makes me from Delta State as well. I've incorporated my Nigerian diet into my American diet. I am Nigerian American, so I have a mix of my lifestyle being from both. And so therefore I eat from Nigerian cuisine and also from American cuisine as well. Well, really my American tends to be Mediterranean. So that's one of the best types of diets to eat. So I keep it Mediterranean. So with the Mediterranean diet, it's a lot of greens, so lots of salads, lots of fresh veggies like tomatoes and carrots and garlic. Oh, I love it. Good oils like olive oil, very nice. Then also lean protein is also key as well. So I do have a lot of that in my Nigerian diet. Lots of carbs, lots of carbohydrates in the form of rices and also the type of, I'll call it fufu, or the type of carbohydrates that we eat with our soups, and a lot of soups as well. So what I do as someone who has had prediabetes, but also is Nigerian through and through, so I need to be eating my food. So what I do is I decrease my portion intake. So I don't do restrictive dieting unless my body's like, no, don't eat that. But I don't do restrictive dieting unless I'm fasting for religious reasons or for dieting reasons, or if I'm my body just doesn't really feel up to eating what it needs to eat. But portion sizes has really helped me with maintaining a balance of what I eat. Because if I'm eating less carbohydrates and also balancing that with protein, with fiber, with vegetables, I mean, you're really giving yourself very little room to overconsume on the carbohydrates. And that's really, if you want to put it as simple as possible, eat other things other than carbohydrates. So if you find yourself, really, this is the time to start having very intimate conversations with yourself. They're not doing it outside, okay? This world is crazy, and the only thing really we can rely on is ourselves. You need to understand, or rather, I want people to understand their bodies. I want people to understand their minds. I want people to understand their motivations, understand their disciplines, understand their cravings, and find ways to create rhythms and routines to help with overall health. I didn't just stop eating anything. In fact, actually I did. And when I did do that, my mental health failed. And that's when I knew that restrictive dieting was not for me. I needed to do something that was consistent. Restrictive dieting, or just stop eating everything that I loved, was actually keeping me from being happy. I was losing weight, but that was not something that was going to be sustainable because I gained it right back when life happened and I went off the wagon again. So what I did was I started being more mindful about what I'm eating and balancing it. I knew that I had to eat veggies, but I didn't, or that I wasn't. So I started. I knew that I wasn't eating enough protein, so I started. I knew I was eating too many carbohydrates, especially the sugars, so I decreased it. Okay? We don't need to oversimplify anything. In fact, if we oversimplify or over make it too complicated, that's really when we're just going to lose the the focus. We're going to lose the plot, as these Gen Z people say, and we're not going to make any change. Keep it consistent, keep it concise. Okay. So, for moral of the story for this particular segment, anyway, is that if you are asking yourself, what should I change first? Should I change the way that I move? Should I change the way that I eat? And what I eat, am I eating all these pastries? I'm eating all these sodas. I'm eating all these carbohydrates. Change one thing, just one. You don't even have to stop it. Just decrease one thing that you find in your life that you need to optimize. Okay, if it's particularly start with nutrition. If you need to decrease your carbohydrates, go ahead and decrease your carbohydrates. If you need to eat more vegetables, go ahead and eat more vegetables. If you need to get more fiber. That's either in vegetables or in the better types of carbohydrates. Okay, make one change. Let that motivate you and see what your body does when that change happens. And then that's going to motivate you to keep going forward and then keep going forward after that. Motivation is emotional sometimes. So you have to give yourself time to really sit in that emotion and sit through that motivation. It's not always go, go, go. I have to be perfect. I have to be perfect. That mentality honestly kept me obese, pre-diabetic, and with high cholesterol for longer than it should be in my 20s. And now that I'm outside of that and I've gained a realistic vision of what I want, which is balance in my meals, I still want to enjoy my meals and I still want to enjoy meals with other people. So I tailored my lifestyle that way. If you don't know how to do so, stick around. We're going to be talking about that more further on my channel. And if you want special coaching, hit me up. And I mean, I'm also a doctor, obviously. So if you want some extra specialized help, let me know. We'll see if I'm covered under your insurance and also in your state. I do virtual. But this is not a plug for my clinic. This is really just to really say hi. And thank you for these subscribers. This is new to me. Yeah, this is completely new doing YouTube and all that. But the Lord was talking to me. He said there are people on YouTube that are not on other social media platforms that you need to speak with because you need to get people healthy and you need to find them where they are. And so that's what I'm doing. And so if that is you, hello, hope you stick around. We're getting healthy here, okay? By no means is this going to be what am I even trying to say? By no means is this going to be just, oh, subscribe, or follow, pay me or whatever. This is, really information that should be free and information that you should be getting from your doctor. But I know that you're not because I have been both a patient and I am a doctor. So, I want to help you guys with some of these questions that you have about your health. So once again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I hope I'm not missing anything. Okay, I'm not. And if I'm talking a lot, it's because it's my nervous tick. Yeah, like I said, I'm new to YouTube, so yeah, I'm a little nervous. But when we are called to a higher purpose. And so we just have to pray for that courage to keep going. And that's what I'm doing. Because I know that there are two people here that are still rocking with me. And I hope that you're getting the information that you need. And I hope, there's three now. And I hope that you're getting the courage that you need to. Once again, I am someone who has been both a patient with medical conditions, and I also am a doctor on the outside without those medical conditions. In fact, I've reversed all of what I had before, and it was with the help. It definitely wasn't with the help of my PCP. And so I know that there are people out there that are frustrated, that are also probably angry, not at themselves, but just at the system, the US healthcare system. And I'm not going to go on a tangent right now, but I know a lot of people are struggling and suffering silently with some of the things that they're not meant to have. Some people are just not meant to have high blood sugar. Some people are not meant to have ADHD, or rather, some people are not supposed to be treated for ADHD medication, but yet they are because no one has talked to them about, hey, these foods, these supplements that you can buy over the counter that are actually less expensive than that ADHD medication, you can get them at the grocery store. This is how it is. This is the pathophysiology. This is the mechanism of how you get ADHD. This is how you reverse it. This is the mechanism of how someone can develop or even worsen their depression, anxiety, and this is how it gets better. This is how someone who has PCOS has all this inflammation. This is how it develops. This is how it could get better. All it is just medications, 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 medications in primary care. I was sick of it. I was so sick of it. So I know that there's some people out there that are sick of it too. And this is what this is for. The short is really just to, this live is to introduce myself and to get more acclimated with you guys. So I am once again so happy to be here. And if you guys have any questions, I don't want to keep talking and, just saying different things. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And we've already had someone say hi, 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 hi. Never been into taking pills. Yeah. And that's completely fine. That's completely fine. I will say supplements. Supplements are needed. There are some things that we cannot eat enough. Vitamin D is one of them. But if you're talking about medications, as a whole, I see you. I hear you. I 100% hear you. And you seem like someone, just by what you said, and what I know about patients that say that, you seem like someone who is more like, I don't want to take medications, but show me what I can do in my lifestyle. Because that is how you stop taking medications or don't need medications. So I hope that that's something that you do. True. Yeah. So I do recommend vitamin D. There are 3 supplements that I do recommend. Vitamin D, I call them my holy trinity of supplements. Vitamin D, we simply do not get enough of it in America, okay? Especially if we are melanated. We don't get enough in another way because our melanin blocks the UV rays, and so our vitamin D absorption is even lesser. So I do recommend vitamin D. It is an excellent, 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 excellent vitamin for metabolism and also for mental health and also for fatigue. So if you are feeling sleepy, if you are tired, if you are having some type of focus issue or a mental health issue, start taking vitamin D, okay? A follow-up question would be, how much? So I would start with 2,000 IU daily. And I would take it at night. It's better absorbed at night. You're getting some type of vitamin D, even from the rays, from these small rays that we're absorbing. So might as well supplement at night. My other 3. That's the second one, vitamin B12. If you are trying to lose weight, worried about your weight gain, worried about energy, that's your vitamin, okay? There is a metabolic pathway happening in every single cell. B12 needs to be there in order for that metabolic pathway to go. And most people are deficient. And I'll tell you this, as a medical doctor, I found that even my healthy individuals, as in they're fit, they're active, they are living balanced like routines and activity and all that, they're even deficient. I found myself, I was deficient as well or low normal until I started supplementing. So there is some truth to that. Now, we don't make B12. We have to get it from meat. So vegetarians, everyone should be supplementing. Vegans, everyone should be supplementing. And it's mostly from red meat as well. But what I've noticed is that I am a red meat eater. I told you I'm Nigerian, but my levels were low normal. There's a conspiracy theory that I have, and that is that in order to preserve more of the meat products that we get and buy on the shelves or in the deli section, they have to strip something out or something gets diluted. I think it's B12 with other issues as well, or with other types of things too. How do you deal with agoraphobia? That's a great question. Ooh. So agoraphobia is the fear of, it's this form of social anxiety. That really is what it is, but it's a very extreme form of social anxiety. It's the fear of, even just going outside. And for some people, that fear can be fear of going outside and talking to people. As in the fear of interaction is causing them to stay inside, or just the literal fear of something happening, the major anxiety of something catastrophic happening. So it's two things. One, so that being said, the main thing would be to identify what type of anxiety it is. Is it anxiety with the world as it is in general, or which brings you to be having a fear of coming outside, or is it anxiety with interacting with people? Okay. And so that can be helped if you have a therapist and, or, your other doctor has talked to you about that as well. But the main thing is you have to identify what the issue is. Okay. What's your biggest concern? And then treat that anxiety. Now, it's very hard to treat, or rather, let me not say that. I don't want to speak about anything being hard, really. So medically, this is really with either a very, very specialized trained therapist, or with medications, anti-anxiety medications that help with decreasing that anxiety so that people can really go about their life. Now, lifestyle-wise, that also goes into therapy as well. And then also with certain lifestyle habits and routines that people develop to help them with dealing and managing their anxiety for going outside. And so the biggest therapy that we have for lifestyle training would be, desensitization therapy. So every day, or, at a routinated time, we're coming outside, we're getting a little bit farther outside, we're getting a little bit farther outside, and just kind of slowly desensitizing yourself to the cues of that anxiety, the anxiety cues essentially that people get that are agoraphobic when they're outside. That's the main one. Yeah, I hope this helped. Or the main solutions. You're welcome. Agoraphobia is hard, so I really hope that it's not being too, it's not diminishing your quality of life, like your happiness and your ability to work and your ability to, really feel like yourself. If it is, then I would recommend having a deeper conversation with you can start with your doctor, but, also this may, depending on how severe it is, it may need to be escalated towards a trained therapist. Whew, alrighty, guys. So I want to keep you guys on a good note. So I actually have to start my day, but I want to be doing this more often. When are you guys free? I want to put it in the chat so that I can schedule my time around this. I really do I just love educating people about what I know. I love it because I know that it's going to get them healthier. And I wish that somebody did it for me. But I know that I'm in this position to do it for other people. And that I thank God for that. Just to wear a metal watch while walking for exercise. You're a sad, strange little man. I'm not a man. And you have my pity. Okay. Boop. So I was working and I ate. And now I'm walking. So, well, I'm not even going to give that any time. Thank you for the comment. It helps with engagement. But anyways, I wish you all the best. And in this today, we talked about a lot. I'm not sure where everybody else was in their point of time, but we talked about a lot about motivation, about that one step, that one thing that we should change, or that one thing that we can do to help with motivating us for the next day and the next day. Okay, so I task you all. It's that one thing. For me, it's the walking. I had to change that, especially for this season, because it's so cold. And I just had to tell myself, okay, you cannot stop walking. You cannot stop walking. This is like the main reason why I maintain my weight, is because the activity level has been the same. And it's really just from walking. Okay. So if you want to take that as your first step, literally, go ahead. Or is it, I'm eating a lot of candy today. Maybe I should not eat so much, right? Or I'm eating a lot of rice. Maybe I should take just the palm size, which is the recommended serving. Or, hey, I haven't really eaten veggies. I haven't drank water. Let me go ahead and do those things, okay? Start with one, maybe two, but don't overwhelm yourself with change. Okay, that's the biggest thing that I want you guys to know. Do not overwhelm yourself. A lot of things can be changed, but should they? There's a time and there's a place. Okay, slow and steady wins the race in life. All right. So, because that's how you build consistency. That's how you build an identity for, I'm mindful of these things. I've lived it. I've experienced it. I've changed it. And I've also changed it and transformed it into something that I can do daily. When I was first on my weight loss journey, I tried so many things, and it was just continuing with the yo-yo diet and continuing to like mess with my head. It wasn't until I implemented and identified, this is a routine for me. This is not a routine for me. And now I'm almost a decade away from my my former weight loss journey. And I'm still consistent. I'm still rooted, because it's my identity now. And the discipline to sustain it. Yes. Yes. It's all about discipline. Sometimes I'm not even motivated to even do this. But I discipline my body to say, hey, I know when I eat, or when I walk after I eat, I feel better. So I'm doing it. That's discipline. I actually don't want to do this. So I want to sit, on my couch and just cuddle up with my husband. But I can't do that right now because I got some work to do. And if you guys have some work to do, be like Nike and just do it. But do it in small incremental steps. If you need that help, this is it. This is it. If you even just want me as your help, that's fine. But I am trying to build a whole oikos. I want everybody that sees my videos, sees my lives, sees my posts, I want them to be like, I am sleeping better. I feel better in my life. I know that I'm living longer. I'm stronger. That's what I want. That is, Lord God, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. And I feel like with YouTube, it's just like it's a whole new level. And I'm so excited, so glad that the Lord brought me here, because I know that there's somebody here that something was going to happen, but now it's not going to happen anymore, because we're going to work for change and transformation. Okay, I said I was going to go, but you can see how passionate I am, because this is it. This is our lives. The world is chaos, but I know I can rely on. There's two things I can rely on my God, and on the courage and the discipline that He gave to me. And that's really what I want for you guys. So now I will leave. But I hope to see you guys back. I hope that you are liking. I hope that you're sharing. I hope that you're subscribing. And I really, really hope to see you guys again, because like I said, all my patients, anyone I see, we're getting healthy. Let's do this. All right. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. I will see you guys back. Let me know when you guys want to actually meet. Getting on my walking pad. Woo! Yes! Yes. Keep it up, sis. Okay, you know what? You want to stay on here? Let's go. Motivation. That's how it is. Okay, let me go a little bit closer. My walking pad's usually somewhere else, but I had to come away from here. Yes, let's go. I think this is excellent, right? So I can do my lives. I can walk, or usually I was on TikTok for a bit. I was doing exercises, I was doing stretching, things like that. So let me know what you guys want in the future so that we can tailor those as well. This is simple, right? This is a simple activity that we can do. And after this life is done, you can say, hey, I'm done. I've done my exercise. So let me know if that's something that you guys want to do. I think Saturdays are probably going to be the time. Saturdays 12. It's a nice time. I think everybody has, if you have kids, if you have a husband or wife, or if you have things to do, I think 12 o'clock is things would have wind down, or you would be prepping for or getting energized to start whatever you need to do in the afternoon. So I think that's a good time. So Saturdays, 12 p.m. I've been here since 12, and let's see, how many miles have I? 1.59 miles, baby. Okay. Alrighty. So, but the next time I do want to have some questions so I can answer them. Okay. I have one lovely subscriber or one lovely person ask me a question. I'm so happy about that. And I had another lovely person, Rose. Oh, saying that she's getting on the walking pad. All right. So, I'm going to finish. It is 12:40. I've been doing this since 12. I'm going to put some weights in my hands, but I'm going to do that offline. And I'm just so happy that you guys have come here and are, really building a health network with me. And I hope to see you guys again, 12 o'clock p.m. Central Time on Saturdays is looking like the time to do it. So I think we're going to stick with that. And in the meantime, you guys have a lovely day. Remain blessed and know that God is with you. And also, I'm watching too. So make those changes. And tell me when you make those changes, and tell me how good you feel, because I know you're going to feel better after it. All right. Bye, guys. Peace.